You know, I talked to Coach. He said the one thing we wanted to do was kind of mix it up a little bit in practice last week and try to make it more fun. How much do you think that was a factor in you guys winning on Friday night against Winchester?
I think it was a big deal because a lot of us, we were just like dreading all like the physical parts, and then it was just a hard practices throughout, and not like having a lot of joy through it. And then he put some fun parts into it, which really made us enjoy practice. Like gives you more energy to go harder in like the physical parts, and like gives you just more energy. Yeah.
Did any of the players have input on that at all? Just to say, listen, we're kind of, and listen, I know as well as anybody, and you guys, it's a drag sometimes when you're going it through school starts and you've gone through camp and everything, and then it becomes a little more draining. Did you guys have some input on that? Or?
Yeah, the captains have a meeting with Coach Padgett that Monday, I think, and they really talked to him about that, and then we changed the practice schedule and stuff. So.
All right, can you, and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not a very smart guy, but how do you guys end up with more yards this week against Winchester on a sloppy field, I'm sure, in the rain, more yards this time than you had in the last 3 games?
I think because Coach Padgett really challenged the O-line and just get our physicality back, because we weren't really being physical the first 3 weeks, and I think we really got that back this game.
You guys don't get a whole lot of credit. I mean, let's face it. Again, the headlines aren't yours, and most of the time we talk about the running backs and the receivers and the quarterbacks. What does it take, though, to be a lineman and say, you know what, I don't need all the accolades. I'm just going to go out and do my job. That's not always an easy thing to do.
Yeah, but I think our line, we get happy when the running back score a touchdown or Ryan throw a touchdown, and then one of our wide receivers catch it. That's an exciting part. No, it's fun that you had like the biggest key to that play. Like, we had to block for that to happen.
And I can tell you right now, they're as happy when you guys do something as you are for them. So there's really a great chemistry between all of you.
Yeah, whenever the running backs have a good run, they're like, good blocking O-line, keep that up. Then Ryan has good pocket, good time in the pocket. He's like, good job, line, keep that up.
You know, I got to talk about your defense too, and you came up big with an interception return. Talk a little bit about that and kind of what that. I mean, not many linemen get interceptions at all, but you got one on a Friday night.
Yeah, it was a screen pass, and I actually slipped to the ground in the beginning of the play, and when I got up, I was just so happened to be by the running back, and he threw it, and I just got it and started running.
Yeah. Did you score on that, by the way?
No, I only got like 5-8 yards on it.
Okay. We'll take the interception anyway. This week, what do you want to see happen in practice? Do you want to kind of see the same thing? Let's have a little more fun, keep that thing rolling. And again, I know you guys are still serious about the game itself. Would you like to see the kind of the continuation of what you did last week?
Yeah, last week I feel like we had more energy of having fun and being still physical throughout the last week's practice. But like past 3 weeks, we were just being physical, not really being fun with it. So about the same energy and same amount of fun will be about this week, yeah.
Tries sometimes a hard team to figure out, but I think they're still a pretty good football team, probably a little bit like Winchester from a standpoint. They're better than the record indicates. What's the early indication on them, and what do you expect, type of game you expect coming up on Friday?
Oh, it'll be a hard-fought game. Their line's pretty big, so they'll be pretty good. So it'll be hard-fought.
Well, I was going to say that you generally always have big linemen, and you probably know that playing against them over the last couple of years. Is that where maybe this game might be won this week? Were you guys against their big guys?
Oh, yeah. It's always won in the trenches. Whoever does better then will usually end up winning the game. So
it does feel good, though, to be back in that race, though, doesn't it? I know you're disappointed by the Hagerstown loss and certainly getting out to a slow start in those 2 straight weeks, but now one loss by Hagerstown, Northeastern's on top, but you guys are still in it right now.
Oh, yeah. The loss by Hagerstown, that really gives us a big push for the conference title maybe. So we just got to come out, beat Union County, Northeastern, Tri, and Union City. Then we possibly might win conference.